Welcome back to our second edition of Sports Monday for 2023. I am Paul Lopez. The National Elite Basketball League is back, but under a new name, the Belize Elite Basketball League, with Jacob Leslie, the president of the Belize Basketball Federation, at the helm. It's been almost 3 years since basketball has been played in Belize at the elite level, so fans were excited at the news of its return. And the first 3 games for the 2023 season over the last weekend did not disappoint. On Friday night, it was Devin Daly's Belize City Defenders against Edgar Mitchell and the Griga Dream Ballers inside the Belize City Civic Center. Defenders Nigel Jones played an explosive 35 minutes. He gave fans a show while putting 29 points on the scoreboard to lead his team to victory. Captain Devin Daly's contribution was just as remarkable. He played 36 minutes and dropped 20 points. But the Griga Dream Ballers is not a team to be slept on, with a sharpshooter like Devon looking for any open opportunity to bank a three-pointer. Campbell played the most minutes in the entire game, which translated into 26 points. But in the end, it was the Belize City Defenders that successfully defended the city, defeating their opponents 82 to 70 points. 2 games were played on Saturday night as well. The Western Ballers went up against the Orange Walk Running Rebels inside a packed Sacred Heart Auditorium in San Ignacio Town, while the Punta Gorda Panthers sought to defend their home court against the Belize Hurricanes at home. Hurricanes dominated that game, defeating the Panthers 90 points to 69. The season continues this Friday with the Belize Hurricanes taking on the San Pedro Tiger Sharks. There's also a bit of controversy brewing in the Belize Elite Basketball League. So, player Kirk Smith Jr. signed contracts to play with 2 teams for the 2023 BEBL season. He first signed a contract with the Defenders back in December 2022, and later on in January 2023, signed a second contract with the Hurricanes. Now, clearly, he can't play for both teams. According to official documentation, the matter was taken to the office of the commissioner of the BEBL, where 3 options were presented. 1, Smith could play for the first team he signed with. 2, the Hurricanes could seek a waiver for Smith from the Defenders. And 3, Smith would be suspended. The Defenders and Hurricanes could not find common ground, so the commission went with the third option. Smith is now suspended from the league for a year. BBPF President Jacob Leslie has informed us that the Hurricanes are appealing the commission's decision. Smith is a Belize national team player, and we will have to wait to find out how this one plays out. Now, on to some encouraging sports news. Belize's very own 18-year-old Mia Sylvester, who recently began an athletics scholarship at the University of Idaho, won her first college shot put meet. Sylvester showed why she is one of the best at the discipline in Central America by throwing a personal best of 14.11 meters, smashing her previous record of 13.75 meters. Here is a look at her throw from the Inland Northwest Invitational on Saturday that amounted to her first win. On Sunday, the Belize Canoe Association held its 3rd race for 2023, the Upstream Race. Paddlers took on the grueling Belize River route upstream from the Halova Bridge on the boundary of Belize City to the Seguras waterside in Barrowboom Village. A total of 13 teams took on the challenge in various categories, including Masters, Juniors, Intramural, and Mixed. It was a tight finish, folks, as Team Pact and Team Guava Limb battled it out near the finish line in Barrowboom for the first prize. Team Pact would, however, out-muscle and out-maneuver Guava Limb to claim the victory. The second place, obviously, went to Guava Limb, while Coop Sheet Metal took home 3rd place. Here's a look at those exhilarating finishes. And finally for tonight, the 2023 Sir Barry Bowen Harrison Parks T20 Masters Cricket Competition got on its way this weekend in St. Paul's Bank in the Belize River Valley. The first match of the 2023 season saw St. Paul's Strikers go up against Progressive 11 in 35 overs. Progressive 11 was the first team to field. St. Paul's strikers had 19 runs in the second over. By the 22nd over, St. Paul's had 135 runs. They ended the 35 overs with 256 runs. During their 35 overs, Progressive 11 secured a total of 78 points, giving St. Paul's strikers the victory. That competition continues this weekend. And that is all we have for you in this week's edition of Sports Monday. Until next week, have a safe one.